Please open the scripture book first. Page 12, page 12. The sixth line of the scripture. A constant mind without loss, that is, precept and patience. Calmness, concentration, wisdom, the six paramitas. Not yet read, sentient beings are enabled to cross over. To cross over the knowledgeable is to achieve Buddhahood. Let's look at this phone. This way. In the classification, it is the practice of achieving Buddhahood. In the four-line text, settled. Si Hong, October. The first two lines. This is the constant practice of the six perfections, including learning the Dharma, cutting off afflictions. The third line is to save sentient beings, and the last line is to achieve the path of Buddhahood. So, the meaning of Si Hong, complete and perfect. The six paramitas are like of the Buddha. Practice. In other words, blessings to the Tathagata is now the six realms in the 10 directions of gold. What does it represent? In Buddhism, talking about the world. We people now are performing a life and work, teaching, handling with others. What is being performed? These six aspects, they are all included. Slaughter, academy, must also be implemented in daily life. To learn. If you separate learning Buddhism from life, it becomes hollow. It is not practical. There is theory. Without this, 40. So it becomes metaphysics. Buddhism has four principles. History teaching discipline integration with the world. This is true wisdom. In the scripture, we need to pay special attention to the words constantly practice. Constantly practice means never interrupted. Blessings to the Tathagata. All bodhisattvas. In six realms, in Dharma realm. Just as the scripture says, manifesting in water, adapting methods accordingly. Invisible, naturally. First, mind and form never stop. What mind Buddhas, Bodhisattvas have? The Infinite Life Sutra speaks of a pure and equal dwelling. This is the intention of Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, with close and equal awareness, to conduct their actions. This is the Buddha nature and Bodhisattva mind. Today, we want to learn, but we don't quite get it right. We also learn to give, to uphold precepts, to practice patience. But why don't we get it right? Our mind is not the Buddha nature. That is to say, our mind is still deluded and not lacking. It is still, yet not complete. It is still wrong and not right. Our mind is stained with delusion. The mind of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas is awakened and calm. This is different. This is why no matter how we learn, we don't get it right. The reason lies here. If we truly learn Buddhism, the ancient sages often said, we must cultivate from the root. The root is to cultivate the mind. But the mind and actions are closely linked and inseparable. Actions are also very important. We carefully observe the conduct of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. They do not lose. Truly, they have let go of everything. They have let go of views and afflictions. The first among views and afflictions, I see. Today, we are unable to enter the study of Buddhism. There is no way to get in. We try to enter from the side, but can't get in. Why can't we enter the void? I see it's not broken. So, no matter we learn, we can't progress. Even if you can break the attachment to the body and no longer cling to the idea that this body is me, then we must ask, what am I? You have heard quite a bit in the Mahayana Sutras, especially in the Avatamsaka. Especially, why? The Buddha in the scriptures clearly reveals to us. I am of all sentient beings. Many people know this. All sentient beings. It's me. All sentient beings are my form. Of course, This includes the divine as well. You truly understand now. The universe and the Dharma realm are the houses we live in, are the courtyards of our home. Have you been able to realize this? If you truly realize it, that's what the Great Whole often speaks of. You have already attained the pure Dharma body. At this time, you practice the 6 paramitas. It aligns accordingly. It follows the path of the Buddha and the Bodhisattva. Thinking back later, this is what ancient virtue taught people about cultivating from the root. We need to change our thoughts. Change your perspective. How many times have I mentioned this principle to you, fellow students? You can grasp some of it. Why are all sentient beings my life? The Dharma realm of emptiness is my home, is our homeland. The Avatamsaka Sutra states it well. Only the mind manifests, only consciousness transforms. Whose mind? Whose poetry? Your own reality? Not someone else's. Therefore, the pure emptiness transforming into the Dharma realm is oneself. Today, we are confused by this matter. The Buddhas and Bodhisattvas awaken to this very matter. Confusion and enlightenment lie within people. The 4 seasons have neither confusion nor enlightenment. Thought is the imagery I'm discussing. Verse 10 refers to the principle of true relinquishment, which is self-confidence. True mind, suchness, are the 4 elements. Rituals and bodily fluids have no confusion or enlightenment. Fusion, clarity, impatience. Single thought of insight. Ordinary person is Buddha. Confused thought turns Buddha into ordinary person. That's principle. However, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas experience it repeatedly. The differences in suffering and joy, the disparity is too great, isn't it? Experiencing it repeatedly is very arduous. The enjoyment of all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas is truly free and at ease. It's different. So, we must save. We must learn Buddhism. We need to learn the direction of Buddhism. In the 6 perfections, prajna is about seeing through. The rest of the perfections are directions. Giving, upgrade through generosity. regarding all events and all dharmas. Decide without greed. Whether it's towards people, matters, or things. No greed, right? No greed towards worldly dharma or Buddhist dharma. Why is that? Because all dharmas are not real. What can change is self-nature. What changes are all things. The nature that can change is ultimate. In the Buddhist scriptures, it's called solitude. The Tathagata has seen it, has truly attained it, truly called the self-facing person. The Bodhisattva is also truly called the martial monk person. They understand the true nature of reality. What can change is extinction. How can what changes be real? Therefore, all dharmas arise from language. The Buddha spoke about this extensively. Dharmas arise from conditions. Any dharma that arises from conditions has no self-nature. What is its self-nature? The nature of extinction. This is its self-nature. So the essence is emptiness. The appearance is empty by nature. Form called void. This is the true nature of reality. Understanding this truth means seeing through it. Once you see through it, you will have no attachment to any dharma in any situation. You definitely won't. Practicing this mindset will forever cut off attachment. This is called the perfection of giving. So, every word I am telling you here is the truth, but this state is. Very difficult to achieve. Why is it hard to achieve? The Buddha was right. Firstly, there are too few who inquire. The second reason, troubles come uninvited. Burdens are too heavy. So you still can't find the way in. Reason lies here. How important is being calm and quiet? 2 hours a day isn't enough. 2 hours of study. Let me remind you, there are 24 hours in a day, and for 22 hours, you're confused and lost in delusions. Think about it. How can you achieve anything? So in ancient times, monasteries and temples, the world-honored one in the scriptures, also often mentioned that every day, nearly 20 Ah, the 20 mentioned by the world-honored one refers to ancient India. The units of time measurement were different from what we use now. The units we use now are internationally standardized, dividing a day into 24 units, which we in China call 24 hours. What does smaller mean? It is smaller than the ancient Chinese units of time measurement. In ancient China, the units of time measurement divided the day and night into 12 periods. The representative characters used in China are Zi, Shou, Yin, Mao, Chen, Sai, Wu, Wei, Shen, Yu, Shu, Hai. These are used to represent one Chinese period is equivalent to 2 of our current periods. Disappeared. But the ancient Indian units of time measurement were even larger than those in China. We often see in Buddhist scriptures 3 periods in the day, 3 periods at night. They divided the day and night into 60 parts. This is what we see in Buddhist scriptures, their terms. This is called, during the day, it's divided into 30 initial hot parts, midday parts, and later day parts. This is the 30 parts of the day, and the 30 parts of the night are called initial night parts, middle night parts, and later night parts. This makes 60. So, 1 period in ancient India is equivalent to 4 of our current hours. What the world-honored one spoke of as 20. Isn't that just 8 hours? We should listen to the teachings for 8 hours a day to meet the standard. When we think about it, it makes sense. Listen to the teachings for 8 hours every day. And then add 8 hours of chanting Buddha's name. There would probably be fewer opportunities for idle thoughts. Only then can you resolve the habits of the mundane world. And dissolve them. Once you dissolve them, you will become enlightened. If you can't dissolve it, your effort can still support it. Prevent it from taking the lead. So, I tell everyone, our practice isn't effective today. We read too few teachings. But you might ask, who will teach me for 8 hours a day? Truly, you can't find someone to teach you. But now it's possible. Now there are tapes. Drop the pipe. I advise fellow practitioners to listen to 1 tape a day, not too many, and listen to it repeatedly. If the tape is 1 hour long, listen to it 8 times. Listening over and over is called long-term immersion practice. Only then will you understand. You won't understand it the first time. Listening the second time brings new insights, and by the third time, the understanding deepens. The more variations, the better. Since ancient times, great scholars have used this method to learn. In ancient times, the most famous ones we know of. Master Daojuan. Master Daojuan, the patriarch of the Vinaya school during the Tang dynasty. Master Daojuan listened to the division of the Vinaya 20 times. It was difficult back then, not easy. Wherever a Dharma master lectured on the division of the Vinaya, he would listen. His 20th time was in 20 places, with 20 people talking. Look at the spirit and perseverance people had in their pursuit of learning. We should learn from that. Only through repeated and prolonged practice can we assist in overcoming afflictions. And only then can we open up wisdom. It's not like you can attain enlightenment just by listening once. This matter. Today, here we are, lecturing on the Infinite Life Sutra and the Avatamsaka Sutra. You students request that we explain in more detail, and that's fine. After all, we are not restricted by time. We can talk about it often. But can everyone benefit from it? Not necessarily. You might not remember the beginning by the time you hear the end. These are all facts. If you truly want to learn the Dharma, there is a method. Every class we have is recorded on video and audio. Take this recording. Internalize. How many times do you repeat it each day? Persevere without giving up. Let me tell you, mind settles. The delusions and distractions in your mind are reduced. There's no time for delusional thoughts. There's no time to have distracting thoughts. Over time, without realizing, you achieve meditation, and this meditation isn't just sitting cross-legged, facing a wall. This level of meditation is advanced. In the face of the bustling world, you can remain unmoved and undisturbed. You must focus your thoughts and contemplate deeply. You listen to the teachings every day and contemplate their meaning daily. When the time and conditions are ripe, you will suddenly have a great awakening. You will then enter the realm of the Avatamsaka. You will attain the 3 types of Avatamsaka, or you may attain the Samadhi of mindfulness of the Buddha. It truly has an effect. So modern. People have invented these high technologies. We should make good use of it. Now, as long as you are willing to dedicate yourself to learning, to be honest, language. There are far more resources than the scholars of ancient times. In ancient times, when you listened to teachings, if you weren't